Hey y'all, I was just looking through my bag of miscellaneous yarn scraps and I pulled this out. It's a rose that somebody made. This is some old retro yarn. Notice the colors. See, it's variegated. Somebody made this rose, and you know what? I took this rose out and I was looking at it, and it was like just a euphoria just goes through me. It's like, euphoria. Now, some of y'all ain't going to understand what I'm talking about, but you crocheters, some of y'all, you know what I'm talking about. There's some things that's just your absolute favorite crochet things. And crochet roses is one of my absolute favorite things. And I have lots of good memories attached to crocheted roses too, like times when I sat and crocheted with my mom. She loved them too. My mom was a big crocheter. She loved crocheted roses. Oh, it reminds me a lot of my mom. This do. Yeah. And I look at this rose and it's like, wow. The yarn is you know how yarn gets fuzzy and it's been handled a lot for a long period of time. It gets fuzzy. And you can see some of the fuzz sticking out on it. But nevertheless, it's like, wow. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make a curtain tie back with this. Use it on our curtains. I'm going to make a band where I can take the band around the curtain and then button it. Some kind of a button, a toggle or something, where you put it around the curtain and then fasten it into one of these loops right here. And it'll be on the curtain there like that. Yep. I think so. I gotta find some kind of a button or something I'll use it. And these are doodads that I made a good while back. I made tutorials on how to make these shamrock squares. It's way back in my YouTube videos. You can find them in there somewhere. But now that I made these squares just for samples, what am I going to do with them now? I don't know. See, little things like that. There's another one like that. And somebody made this. It's knitted. It's a knitted yo-yo. Now, some of y'all older gals, you might know where this pattern come from or what it's used for. I don't know what this would be used for. Somebody made that. And here's another one. There's another crochet yo-yo. It's got the things sticking out on it. I don't know what you use it for. There's a part of a granny square somebody started. This old retro. This is retro yarn, and it was called Dazzle Air. And some of y'all know what Dazzle Air was. It was made fuzzy like this. Kinda sort of sparkly and fuzzy. So you can make fuzzy sweaters with it. I might make a dog sweater with this. We'll see. Like for a Chihuahua. And I just got scraps in here. But I wanted to show you that. And show you something else. Get that in there. Now, I've got this thing here is full of these roses that I crocheted a good while back. Look at this. Ain't that beautiful? Roses. I'm sorry the light's not good in here. We've got so much glare right through that window there. It just glares like crazy. I don't have any good place to set my phone, so my videos have to suck. And here's one I made, multicolored rose, and put it down in a granny square. See, it's in a granny square. And the pattern for these is somebody else's video. They're on YouTube. I don't remember who. But I made a bunch of these squares with the roses. I need to put them together and do something with them. I don't know what yet. I've got quite a few of them in here. And here's this thing. Somebody made this. It's crocheted. It's a doily. A big doily. Somebody made this out of yarn. Ain't that nice? I like it. I like it. Big old doily, a yarn doily. I need to wash it. It's nice. Oh, here's these things. Man, there's stuff in here I forgot I had. There's pillowcases in here I forgot I had. I got from a garage sale. Here's a granny square that I made. Pretty. I was going to show you these if I can find where they're at. Here's a bunch of squares, random squares that I made. These are made out of corner to corner. I made a bunch of these. Corner to corner. This is that variegated yarn. I don't remember what it's called. Retro, I think it's called. See how pretty the colors do on this? Retro yarn. Beautiful. I need to do something with these, but I don't know what. Ain't they pretty? Beautiful. I don't know what I'll do with those. I was in the mood to make corner to corner, so I made all of those. And here's some random squares I made. I made these in the hopes of finding somebody who would like to be a square trader, a 6-inch square trader, where we could trade squares through the mail, be pen pal, crochet pen pals, and trade squares through the mail. And what you would do is you'd put your 6-inch square in one of them 6-inch vanilla envelopes, and you send your squares back and forth. You can reuse those envelopes several times. I used to be in a crochet square trading club in the mail. And that was, a few decades ago, before internet, before cell phones. It was advertised in the back of a crochet magazine who wants to trade squares. And so I wrote to them and said I did, and of course gave them my address. It was no problem back then. People, put their mailing address in the back of a magazine. It wasn't no problem. Nobody worried about anything. And so me and a bunch of other women from all over America joined that club. And I had crochet pen pals from various states in America, and it was fun. It was so exciting. Every day you go out to your mailbox and look and see if you got something, and it's so exciting to get those envelopes in the mail, open it up and see what they made, And I made about 3 different Afghans from all the friendship squares that I received. It was great. And here's one I made. I'd love to trade squares with somebody. I don't know how to get that going again, because you can't just put your mailing address online. So how else are you going to find people to do that with? I guess advertise in the back of a magazine, but I don't know how to get it started. Just ask people if they want to do it. Put my address there and say maybe somebody would start. Respond to me and then we could start. But here's a pretty square that I made. Ain't that pretty? I like it. That's beautiful. And then a solid square. Let's see what else we got. That was big, 2 big old squares. This big old square, wonder what I made this for. It's big. I don't know. And there's a white rose. Ain't that pretty? Yeah, there's that yellow rose. Ain't that pretty? Pink. And there's that one. And here's a Christmas tree I made. Let's see, it curls up. It needs something stiff put on the back of it to hold it in shape. Maybe a couple of pieces of stiff plastic canvas on the back of it. And there's that. That'd be cute on the back of a dog sweater. And here's a crocheted envelope that I made. All you do is crochet a big square and just fold 3 of the corners in like that, sew them together, and then the 4th corner folds over. That's all you do. It's pretty. I like it. I don't know what I'd use it for, but, and then, oh, look at that. One of them heart things, I squared it up. And here's table mats that I made. with cotton yarn. Ain't that pretty? Yeah. And here's a coaster that goes with it. More coasters. My scraps of my multicolored cotton yarns. And here's this one is some cotton. I like it. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with these. And here's this folded up. Let me see. Oh, man, look at this. Here's this. This is a lap warmer size thing that I made over a year ago. That's what this is, a lap warmer thing. How about that? With roses on it. It's beautiful. All kinds of beautiful roses on it. Yep, that's what that is. I guess that's what I'll do with those other squares to make another lap warmer with them. I can get them up there. 1, 2, 3. Let me get that folded up here. Put back in there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 14 of these squares made. Let me see. Let's see how many squares of those are in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, well, I've got enough to make another lap warmer with it. Yep. That's what I could do. Now look at this. Is that one of those squares? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a row single around that. So it needs a row single. Yep. Yep. I put that back in there. Yeah, I've got enough of them here to do another. Yeah, 14. Beautiful things here. And I've got how many of these? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yep. I just got to make it in between squares. Well, there's that. Anyway, there's that. See y'all later. Bye.